Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of a new deck that was just sent to me for review by US Game Systems, and it is called Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle. It is written by Angie Sullins, and the artwork is by Eva Boniva. This is what the box looks like. It's like a lot of their newer boxes. I love it. It is so pretty. This is what the back says. Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle Deck and Book Set. A legendary author once showed us where the wild things are. While you can search the pages of story, climb the mountains, and swim the oceans of our planet to seek them out, the original wildlings live in the realm of Psyche. Critters of all shapes and sizes dwell there, and our lives are better if we seek to discover and understand them. Use the oracle cards and the lushly illustrated guidebook to discover the wildlings of your own inner forest of Psyche. Dare to join the wild rumpus? Set includes 45 silver gilt-edge cards, a 112-page full-color guidebook, and organza drawstring pouch. So, here is the book. Admittedly, I've already opened it, and I've been reading through it. This is what the inside of the box looks like. There remains a remnant of wild magic in this world. Seek it and you will find it. Seek it with all your heart and you will one day become it. And look at that's so pretty. This is magnetic. The quality of their stuff that's coming out from US Games is amazing. This is the bag, organza bag that it came in, which is super cool. Color is perfect, and they fit perfectly in it. So I have used these already or have gone through them, and I'm just blown away. You can see my fingerprints on them. They are glossy, but at first I was like, man, I don't know, because I was showing this to Summer, my friend, over video chat, and I'm like, I don't know. But man, the messages are phenomenal. So I am going to go through and read some of these for you. I've read about half of them. So let's just get started. Be yourself. Unconditional self-acceptance. Cultivate story. Don your witch hat. Transition. Oh, by the way, I am over on my other side of my desk recording, and I got a new mat. What do you guys think of the mat? It's much larger than that. I'll try to show a picture at the end. I got it off of Etsy. I'll put a link down below if you want to check out the mat, okay? Remember who you are. Light the candle of grace. Embrace effortlessness, if I can say that right. Oh, I love that. Bring on the haggitude. Guard the nesting ground. Let yourself be carried. I hope because my phone holder is right in the center where this would be. So it's hard for me to make sure that I'm completely in frame. So I'm sorry if I'm not. Harvest. Retract. Here's your do-over. Alchemize pain. Laughter heals. Beware the shame creature. This is such an awesome deck. The artwork, but I can see why the artwork is the way that it is. Play. It's just different. It's not like my normal aesthetic, but I do think it's cute, and I understand why the artwork is the way it is once you start getting into reading some of the messages. Restore innocence, especially if you think of like the wild things. This one's wild. Allow anger. Listen to the music of your soul. Remember the bones. Bravely go. Quiet the anxiety monster. And that's what it is, an anxiety monster. Excuse me. Listen to the little creature in your belly. Intentional stillness. Navigate with flow. Conjure the magic. And it's gilded in like a gunmetal, which is really cool. Not flashy. I like that. Communion. Bloom in the mud. Beginnings. Oops. Quest into the subconscious. Welcome the unwelcome. Get untangled. Take action. Mind that monkey. Gratitude or forgiveness. Protect your boundaries. Honor your body as friend. This is like I could see this as a shadow work, an inner child deck. Bury your dead. Beware the happy toxins. Remember the whoopee. Tend to your partnerships. Focus. Invite your monster to tea. All right, so let's see. I think that's about as back as I can get it. Oh, these are the backs, by the way. I'm not sure if I showed you that already. Just so you can see how it shuffles. And my inability to keep them in my hands. They shuffle really good. I'll do one more. So let me show you what they look like with like a regular size tarot. These are not tarot, but it's like a regular size tarot deck. It's just what I have right here in front of me. So they're a little bit longer and a little bit wider, but not bad at all for an oracle deck. I mean, I have short fingers and it shuffles really good for me. So I'm going to fan these out. They fan beautifully. So I'm going to pick some. This one's got my fingerprints on it. I can see from this angle. So I'm going to pick that one. Be yourself. Let's see what it says in the book. A wise man once said, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Now is the time to stand firm in who you are and what you believe. Life has made you the person that you are. Do not be ashamed or embarrassed about your weaknesses, nor modest about your strengths. Don't try to hide your weirdness either. It's one of the things that makes you a compelling creature. In a world that demands your comfort, conformity, and praises your fitting in, loving yourself is an act of rebellion. When you let your true colors shine and fly that freak flag, your fellow weirdos can find you on the universal radar. Your life will change because of this. You'll no longer go where you are tolerated. Instead, you'll go where you are celebrated. So rebel on, you gorgeous freaking weirdo. How freaking fabulous is that? I love that so much. Gosh, I love that. All right, let's do another one. All right, so obviously both of those want to be, let me make sure. Let me go. Is that in? Okay. Cultivate story. Let's find that one. This is what the book looks like too. Sorry, should have showed you that. You are made of moonlight and stories. The night and its wildling creatures know this. When you need a change in your narrative, seek their counsel. Some stories lift you up, encouraging your potential and inherent magic. Other stories limit, diminish, or destroy your worth. You are being asked right now to consider which stories you are listening to and which ones you are telling. Telling yourself a story of empowerment will bring a surge of energy. Notice how your shoulders relax, your breath deepens, your heart warms. Telling yourself a story of scarcity or disempowerment leaves you tight, small, and cramped. While we are very selective about the books that we read and the stories that we watch on film, we are far less selective about the stories that we tell ourselves. Now is the time to question the narratives you're allowing into the ear of your spirit. Choose the helpful ones. Right on. Oh my goodness, yes. Now let's see this one. Guard the nesting ground. Wow, that's the very next one. So this is what it looks like in the book. It says, guard the nesting ground. Nesting is an important part of the creation process. Whether you shift your physical space to feel more like a home than a house, or nurture a project, idea, or dream with care until it is able to hatch and take on a life of its own. Now is the time to incubate. Keep your own counsel for a time. Be careful whom you share with. Hold on to your enthusiasm. Guard your treasure. Keep to the forest of contemplation as your intentions and this new life grow strong and vital. Stay close to the nest. If you aren't fostering new, fledgling life right now, this moment calls for discernment. Sometimes we get so hungry for connection and approval that we overshare or give away our gifts to folks who are unworthy of our intimacy. This is an invitation to step back and consider how you are sharing. My gosh, do you see? All right, let's do more. I recommend this deck for every single friggin' person. It is amazing. Remember the bones. This is what it looks like. Now is the time to go back to basics. When things aren't working out for you, they're still working out for you. The decay of a relationship, dream, or project is pointing you back to the bones. Bones contain DNA, memory. Bones are the basic structure of your body. Every idea that you've ever had is part of that skeleton. Revisit that structure now. See what went wrong. Perform a review and take accountability for what led to this moment of entropy. Gather the bones of what has decayed and sing to them. Chant or dance or howl the flesh onto the bones of your dreams. Don't waste a single moment on regret or shame. They'll only slow the regeneration down. Revise your vision. Rebuild with confidence, because this time you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. I just have goosebumps. Let's do a couple more. My God, you guys. I mean, like I said, I went through about half of these, and every single one of them was just so friggin' good. So 24. Oh, there's even something in here on rewilding. Let me read that to you really quick. Howl up the moon, bask in the starlight and stories, make friends with dandelions, listen to the trees, walk out of your house barefoot and let the grass whisper poems to your toes. Sigh, feast on cloud shapes, gulp the sunset, let the wind play with your hair like a lover. Sing the wild geese into night's grand unfurling, ask a caterpillar for a dance. Cloak yourself in twilight, soft as moth kiss, soft as a moth kiss. Sway to the music in your veins that remembers who you were before the world told you who you should be. Fill your ruby wing heart with that truth and revel up the dawn. Oh my goodness. That is just so good. So alchemize pain. Pain happens. It sinks us beneath the surface of life into the watery abyss of agony. We have no control over when it arrives or how long it stays, but we can influence how much suffering it leaves in its wake. When we hold on to the injustice of pain, it can turn into suffering. Release the pain through the healing power of creativity. Sing your sorrow, dance your turmoil, alchemize your hurt into art. When we offer the pain a sense of release, we bless it with beauty. This is a sacred alchemy that comes only after grief. You must grieve your pain first, giving your heart the space it needs to bleed out all of the messages that would diminish or limit you. Ignore the voices that suggest that you should be over it by now, or tell you all grief looks the same, or say that you deserve this pain. Only by embracing pain and then expressing it can you rise again to the surface. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right. Let's try some pairings. So one of the pairings that I was thinking of was the Narrative Alchemy Tarot by Chrissy Bentley. This is on Make Playing Cards. I thought of this because of the color and because of the wording, and the main theme being on the oracle. Wow, look at that. Preservation and hope. Here's your do-over. Oh, wow. My gosh. Vulnerability. Acknowledgement. This is the Three of Swords with the 10 of Wands. Acknowledgement, vulnerability with play. Wow. Community. The Three of Cups with Six of Swords. Traverse with Light the Candle of Grace. Is it just me, or are all these going really good? I mean, the coloring, everything. It's like I'm finding like colors in just small ways. This just works so good. Wow. Wow. Is this like a synchronicity? Is it just me, or are all these going so good? So structure, with the Emperor and the Ace of Swords with inspiration and remember who you are. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like really giddy with this combination. I mean, like right here. This is like the ultimate to me. I'll do this last one and then let's check out a couple others. So Regulation, which is the Two of Pentacles with Understanding, which is the World. Protect your boundaries. Right on. Oh my gosh. Okay, I said that. Okay, so the deck that I was thinking of also was the Wandering Moon Tarot. And I had to go back to the guidebook really quick because I couldn't remember what everything was, and it's been a while since I've worked with this. So just really quickly, the 4 elements are fire, which is wands, water, which is moon. So these are moon, or this is water. The swords are air, and the earth are stars. So stars, okay, are earth, and water is the moon. There's also some extra cards in here if we come across them. So we'll see if I even remember. So we've got the 10 of Moons with the Wheel of Fortune and Gratitude or Forgiveness. That's so good. So Temperance with 8 of Swords and Beginnings. Queen of Stars. So Queen of Pentacles with 7 of Swords. Transition. Interesting. Unconditional Self-Acceptance. 3 of Pentacles with Knight of Stars. So Knight of Pentacles. That's beautiful. There is another one I wanted to read out of here too, if I come across it. But we've got Knight of Cups. Bloom in the Mud. Oh, that's appropriate with the Emperor. So the foundation is your emotions. That's where you're blooming, is by expressing yourself. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. The Empress, Harvest, Queen of, oh my gosh, that's really good. Yes, that's really good. This is the last one. Page of Stars. So Page of Pentacles. Bravely Go with 8 of Wands. So bravely go. Quickly, you know. Take that next adventure. Yes. Okay, I said that was my last one. So another one that I thought might work, and we'll see, is the Folklore Tarot. So we've got Ace of Wands with Page of Pentacles and Communion. Don your witch hat with 9 of Swords and the Emperor. I could see that. Restore Innocence. And I'm seeing these colors. The World with the 7 of Swords. Restore Innocence. Wow. So stop looking at your world in such a cynical manner. You know, just like try to look through fresh eyes again. You know, don't let the things that have happened and that you see in the world changing you into something that you don't want to be. This will be my last one with this one. So we've got 7 of Wands with Page of Swords and Laughter Heals. Right on. Yes, it does. Okay. So here's another one I was thinking, but I don't know. We'll see. Dream Vision Tarot. By Emma Zhang, right? Yeah, Emma Zhang. So we've got focus with 7 of Swords and 3 of Cups. All right. Welcome the unwelcome. Oops. Oops, we got some of these turned upside down. With the Hermit and the 9 of Pentacles. So maybe take a chance. Don't be such a recluse. Take a chance on maybe some event or person, because from that you might find great fulfillment, right? 9 of Pentacles. Something great in that. It is definitely different, but it's kind of cool actually. So we've got 3 of Pentacles with Knight of Pentacles with Quest into the Subconscious. Interesting. All right, so that's the last I was going to do, but I did want to find one card that really stuck out to me that I wanted to read what it said. Let me see if I can find it right quick. It was the anger one. Allow anger. Let's see what that says. Number 41. Anger's fire is fuel for change. Too little fire and we risk becoming listless or depressed. Too much and we risk our peace of mind being consumed by wrath or worse, bitterness. The invitation in this moment is to find the creative power in your anger. Anger is a sacred fire denied to many of us. We're encouraged to be compliant and agreeable, even when it's not in our best interest. What change can you invite? What injustice can you transform into justice through giving anger its voice? Allow sacred fire to have its space. Feed what is no longer vital into the fire so that it can be reborn into new life. I love it. So there you go, guys. I am absolutely, yet again, I love this deck so much. I love this deck so much. Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle by Angie Sullins and Eva Boniva. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I am sending you love always.